Hear ye, good people of Bala. We have signed a wonder kid for Bala Town. He arrives in January. Hear ye.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 14, Episode 7 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we're back in Bala Town, ready to go against Chelsea in the Champions League. And then we are playing Afan Lido in the Welsh League Cup. I think it's the quarterfinal, semi-final, quarterfinal, I think it is. So we'll send the wags out for that, but that'll be after we play Chelsea in the Champions League. But the big news since last episode is we have signed ourselves a WONDERKID. Wonderful stuff. Holick, Michel Holick, or Michael Holick. This guy, I think, as a deep-lying forward, a false nine, potentially, well, he's a wonder kid. He potentially, obviously, could be world-class. But he's got really good vision and teamwork. Good off the ball, fantastic composure, a great first touch. I mean, as a striker, finishing is maybe something that you would want, but I think that the composure and off the ball may even make up for the fact that he doesn't have the world's greatest finishing. Good technique as well. I am really excited to get this guy into our club. We've paid, I'm not going to say what we've paid. I think we paid 15 million for him, which is fine. You know, we have the money to spend, so that is wonderful. Comes deep to get the ball, which is what you'd want from a deep lying forward as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really excited to get this guy in and get him going. And we have another signing that we're making in January as well. And maybe not a wonder kid, but certainly I think a promising winger in Peter Jarzabowski, a Polish 18-year-old. Again, really good pace and acceleration and all that kind of stuff. Good dribbler. Potentially, I think there is a good right winger there for us. Now we know we never really got to replace Bono with a sort of a like-minded player. I think this guy could be that guy. He's playing in Bosnia right now. He's doing okay. Obviously, it's a very different level of football, but yeah, under £1 million. I think it was 850 grand. This guy's release fee was, so we've paid that, and he'll be coming in January as well. So one wonderful signing, one potentially quite good signing for us to restock the shelves in January. Now, there are 4 games to catch you up on since we were last at Bala Town. The first is a league match against Llandundo. Puklan cross for Alexi Foman to head us into a second half lead. Llandundo pulled level with a determined individual effort, but Puklan secured the points in stoppage time. So this was our first game after losing the unbeaten run to Cefn Jewels, and to be honest, we were lucky we didn't drop more points here. Puklan in stoppage time with the penalty. Firmin got the goal. You can see we were the better team. It's the same old story. We were the better team. We had more chances. We didn't take them, and we gave up a silly goal. So we got away with it. The new unbeaten run starts. Next up, we played the New Saints. Let's see how we did there. The New Saints went in front in the 16th minute and doubled their advantage before half-time, before sealing our fate in the second half. So the unbeaten run stopped at 1. We were horrifically bad in this game. Horrifically bad. I'm angry just thinking back about it, to be honest. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. You can see they played us off the park. 3-0. It's a spanking in any league. Never mind. Next up, it was Connor's Key. We took an early lead when Ballerini crossed for Lafuente's first Bala goal. And the same two returned to double our advantage early in the second half, before Matteo Freschi sealed the points. So we changed the formation for this one and we were better. I have to give credit where it's due to the team. We were better in this one. Lafuente with a double for his first goals for the club. Freschi with a penalty. You can see we went 2 up top with wing-backs and, well, it says it was a DM, but Evans, we pushed him forward as the attacking midfielder. So this may be what we need to look to do now, but I'm thinking just perhaps the league is catching up to us enough where we just need to change things up a little bit. So that was much better. 3-0 there. Next up, it was Llanelli Town in the Premier League. The only goal came early in the second half when Gareth Smith punished Llanelli for failing to clear their lines. So played well, poor finishing was the story here. We went back to try and play wingers just because we needed to get some game time into Riola as much as anything else. And yeah, it was poor finishing again. We dominated the game. Again, we should have won by more. They went down to 10 men. Just Gareth Smith with the only goal of the game. He is, of course, potentially, we're hoping he's going to be the new Marcus Wade. Yeah, it is what it is. We got the win, but yeah, nothing really to write home about. If we have a quick look at what that means for the league table, we've lost 2 games. We are 1 point ahead of Kefan Druids with 1 game in hand. So best case scenario, we've got a 4-point gap. We haven't been this challenged in the league for a very, very long time. And again, this is what we wanted. We did want a more competitive league. So that is good. But we do park the league to one side today. We start with Chelsea. We both have 1 win, 1 loss from our first 2 games. We're going to their place, so it's going to be tough. And then it's Welsh League Cup quarter-final action with the Wags against Afan Lido. So let's have a look at what we're doing here against Chelsea. As you would imagine, we're not the favourites. So 3-1, not bad odds. Not bad odds going away to a Premier League team. Frank Lampard is still their manager. He's been hanging in there, and a good little manager he's developed into as well. An adventurous passing style of play. We're expecting something like this to come out against us. They drew 2-2 with Liverpool last time out. They're sitting 6th in the Premier League right now. So, you know, they'll be a little bit disappointed with that, but Aston Villa at the bottom. Come on, boys. So, yeah, that just kind of is. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's Champions League, not Premier League. We can see they are quite spread out. They do like to attack down the wings, particularly this right-hand side, which will be our left-hand side, which is perhaps a concern because that's where Lafuente is going to be playing. Passing network is there, key passes as well. And this is a team we're sending out to hopefully get something from this one. It's Thiel in goal. It's Susnik, me, and Tony as the back 3. It's Ballerini down the right. It's Lafuente down the left. It's Brewerton, it's Arias, and Roda in midfield. We're going to go Big Mac back as a target man. I think when we got his best performances out of him in Europe, he was playing as a target man, so we're going to put him back to that role. And Matteo Freschi, of course, on loan from Chelsea. He's going to play his parent club. We're going to get him going as the advanced forward. And, yeah, see how he does. I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here at Stamford Bridge, ahead of the Champions League dramatic reenactment of a man whipping a horse that is Chelsea versus Bala Town. Now, last time these two sides met here, it finished 4-0 to Chelsea, and a repeat beating is certainly on the cards tonight. So they have come out as expected. João Felix is still going around for them. How old's he now? Because he's young in real life, isn't he? 32, so he's still doing his thing. But yeah, we can see everybody else there. Let's have a quick look at the team talk. Gomez says we can move into the qualification places. We're going to say we're the underdogs. Let's give the fans a performance. Let's enjoy playing with no pressure on us. I do think we've got the best results in Europe saying that, haven't we? Certainly last season we did. And let's see how we get on here. Yeah, I wonder if I've sort of outsmarted myself a little bit with Big Mac in that, you know, when he was playing as a target man, he was getting goals for us in Europe, and Arias is injured. That's not ideal. Hopefully that's not too serious. Thomas Quinn can come on and play there for us, but Arias is, I mean, he's a Uruguayan international. He is a very, very good midfielder. So that's a blow. There is no way around that. All right, let's hope Thomas Quinn has a good day, though. He's an Englishman, of course. He's played in the Premier League. He would have played against Chelsea before. Here we go with an attacking throw. Dare we dream. Big Mac's there. Flick on. Kicked away by Chelsea. Can we pick that up? We can. Susnik has it as Munich take the lead against Atalanta. There's a good ball for Lafuente. Look for Big Mac. It's in there. It's over the bar from Roda. Of course, Roda on loan from Spurs, so he'll be wanting to beat Chelsea here as well. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's give it a get creative. We haven't had a shot on target, but we have had chances. We've had possession. And now we've got a free kick to defend. Get that away. Oh, it's not good defending. Is there a foul in there? Thankfully there is. As Bayern Munich go 2-0 up over Atalanta. Which is a good result for us. Because realistically, what we want is to drop into the Europa League here. I mean, ideally we could get out of this. That's only just offside, isn't it? Ideally, we'd get out of the group, but, you know, with Chelsea and Bayern Munich, that is a big ask for us. So, realistically, I think Europa League is what we're looking at, and if Atalanta can go and get smashed by everybody else, then that's brilliant for us. There's a fantastic ball to find Ballerini in space. Ballerini's in! Oh! It's a golden opportunity for Filippo Ballerini, and he skewed it past the post. Oh, we should be 1-0 up. We should be 1-0 up, and are we about to go 1-0 down? Felix with another free kick in, and that's just over the bar as well. Munich now 3-0 up. It's another corner to defend. João Felix knocks it in. That's over the bar as well. Come on, boys. Can we give it a calm down here, perhaps? We've got another corner to defend. They're finishing this half strong, and we are riding our luck here massively as another header goes over the bar and another corner to defend. And again, it's gone straight through, and it's a free kick. It's disgusting. Oh, he's off. Is he off? Is he off? He could be off. He is off. They're down to 10 men. Well, well, well. We are playing 10-man Chelsea. Now, this makes it interesting, doesn't it? It's a stick or twist moment. If we can get a point out of Stamford Bridge, that's a massive, massive point for us, isn't it? What do we say to this? I always ruin it at half-time, don't I? Do I say it, please? It's time for everyone to dig in. You deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. Let's try that. Big Mac. Oh, I smudged my glasses when I was lamenting Ballerini's miss there. Can barely see anything right now. Just a massive greasy smudge across my eyes. All right. I could change. You could just you know, momentarily pause here and clean them, but we're doing okay. I don't want to touch anything because we might jinx it. We've got a nervous-looking Tony. You're doing fine, mate. You're doing fine. Brewerton is demotivated. We don't really have anybody to bring on to replace him, so hopefully he'll find his motivation once we get out there for the second half. I mean, what we saw from them, effectively, was set pieces. So, I don't necessarily think there's... but we're giving away too many, aren't we? And it's headed away by Susnik. Can we go and do something here? Oh, I tell you what, you do just wonder if it might be our day, the way they're missing header after header after header. Calm down, boys. Come on. La Fuente's having a poor day. What can we do to stop? Tony, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. 10 men. We cannot beat 10 men. That is such a... Alright, come on, Theo. Please make a save. Please, please, please make a save. Come on. Come on. Oh, he does! He does, he does, he does! Wonderful stuff. All right, we're going to change something because we're sitting here waiting to be beaten right now. And it's not getting us anywhere. All right, let's... every success we've had it just sort of in wide areas, haven't we? We almost scored, of course, with Ballerini from wide areas as well. So let's... Oh, I don't want to take Big Mac off, but I think that's what we need to do. Let's get Fomin on down the left. Who do we want to take off at the back? Tony's looking anxious. Susnik is fine. Wanmi is fine. So Tony, off you come for Pukland to come on down the right-hand side. We actually, I think, want to go with wingers here, don't we? Support for you. Attack for you. And that is all looking fine. Counter press. I do think we actually might want to go and put a bit of pressure on them. We have the extra man, so in theory we should be able to close them down and still get the job done. We're looking anxious and nervous. Let's give it... Here we go. Here we go. La Fuente with a throw to Freshie. Back to La Fuente. Quinn gets a crossfield ball looking for Ballerini. He goes in for Roda. Roda smashes it. Oh, and it's gone straight through the goalkeeper. And we've taken the lead at Stamford Bridge. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Bala Town. Anthony Roda with a tracer bullet. And I think it's a Weatherby in goal has not been able to handle it. It's a good crossfield ball. A good little layoff there from Ballerini. Roda's unleashed. Weatherby will want that back. And it's 1-0 Bala Town at Chelsea. And this could be absolutely massive. We're somewhat mugging him off a little bit. Look at the match stats. We've had 23 shots against us, only 3 for ourselves, but we find ourselves 1-0 up. We've made the change, and we've completely shut them down when we've done it. Let's go and close this thing down. Oh, are we going to beat Chelsea away? What a result this would be. What a start to the episode as well. I did not expect this. No one could expect this. We'll close up the lines. Am I going to live to regret that? Oh, to highlight. We didn't want to highlight. There's 2.5 minutes to go. Traore lumps it forward. We are there. We pick it up. Rhoda. It's a loose pass. Polkin can't get to it. Oh, should I not have changed things? Should I not have changed things? Maybe we should have just gone to waste time. And Thiel is there and he has that. Let's go defensive. Let's see this out. Come on, boys. This is going to be the historic result in Bala Town's history. We've gone to a Premier League team and we've won. 1-0 at Bala Town. Yes, it was against 10 men. And yes, we definitely rode our luck. But that was absolutely magnificent. And that's why you don't clean the smudge off your glasses. If I cleaned the smudge off, we might have lost that. Oh, it's a broken foot. So that is one Arias done till, well and truly after Christmas. That's a big blow. We have options in midfield. Yamaguchi can come in, as can obviously Quinn. So we have options, but it's still a very, very big loss, that one. But let's not worry about that right now. A wonderful result. A little bit of luck on the goal. We rode our luck. The goalkeeper's thrown it in, and they've had 20 plus shots of goal. But as things stand, we have a nice little gap there. Could we get out of this group? What a performance that would be. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We're going into WAG action next, the Welsh League Cup quarter-final. Let's see if we can back that result up. Okay, welcome back. Well, let's try and get back to business now, refocus, and go again with the Wags in the Welsh League Cup quarter-final. I still cannot believe we beat Chelsea. What a performance that was. But we are heavy favourites for this one, as you would expect. 48 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat against Afan Lido historically. So we've got a decent record against them. We are expecting, what have we got here? We've got a Sean Lestrange coached team. It doesn't look the best, but he's doing a good job with them in the league. They're an adventurous, direct style of play. We have a quick look here. We're expecting a 4-4-1-1 formation. CN Peters. No, it's not. I forget how you say that. But anyway, he was formerly of Bala Town. He was a decent prospect for us as well. So he will be a threat, I would imagine, for them. Anybody else we recognise in their starting lineup? Well, we'll get there when we get there. But Griffith McMenemy as well lines up for them. That's right. I forgot we sold him to them. Sold to generous, gave him to them. You can see here they had a 1-1 draw last time out. They're a little bit narrowed defensively, but they do like to attack down the wings. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. Passing network's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? Centre backs sort of play out. Yeah, no, not so much the goalkeeper. Anyway. This is the team of Wags that we are sending out. Hogan goes in goal because, as a reminder, the guy that we signed to be the Wags goalkeeper is cup-tied for this season. So Parry, KDH, Evans and Ewan are the back four. It's Sam York and Danny Garmy in midfield. It's Smith, Dixon and Lewis with Marcus Wade up top. The bench is young Savage, who will try and get some game time for if we can. Dewey Moore, again, we'll try and get him some game time if it's possible. Ken Buckley, or Buckley I should say, if we need him. And also the great man, of course, Damien Allmark. Alright, let's get out there. So they have come out as we were expecting them to, which is good. I do have a soft spot for FM Lido, I've got to say. They're a team that I always accept their bids when they come in. I don't know why. I just have developed a soft spot for them. We should encourage the team. What do we want to say to this? Just go out there, relax. Alright, you've just impressed me, boys. Just impressed me. The reason we've gone back to this formation is just basically because we have wingers that we need to play. I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. The squad is being built around the fact that we have wingers, so we've got to give them game time. We can change things if we need to. Hopefully that won't be the case. Danny Garmy with a ball in. Evans has been bundled over there. It looked, I've got to say, a little bit soft, but it's going to be Sam York to take a penalty. We haven't seen Sam York score a goal. It feels like in forever. I remember him banging one in against Barcelona in the Champions League, but he stuck that away. Sam York gives us the lead, his first of the season, unsurprisingly. We'll demand a little bit more, but hopefully that's going to put us on our way. Did we sign Sam York from Afan Lido all those years ago? I think we might have. Just bear with me here for 1 second. I think we signed him from Afan Lido. We did sign him. Well, we got him on a free from Afan Lido. And what a player he's been for us since then as well. So there we go, against his former club. Of course, Marcus Wade came from Afan Lido as well. Which is why we are looking to sell him on so that they can get the money to then turn professional. But yeah, we've taken some good players from Afan Lido. We've taken some great players from Afan Lido, actually. York and what's his face? Wade, two of the better Welsh players we've had, I think. But we've given them some good ones as well in Peters and Griffin McMenemy. Not really a fair exchange, but, you know, it is what it is. Griffin McMenemy, once a Bala Town player, once a Lakesider. Once a Lakesider, always a Lakesider. Griffin, if you don't mind just making sure we win this one, please. Here we go with Smith getting forward. He does have a good cross on him. It's blocked behind, and the goalkeeper just kind of... You feel like he could have done a little bit better there, but anyway, it's going to be a corner. Smith knocks it in. Decent. It's over the bar from James Lewis. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Hogan with the goal kick. We have looked a little bit. It's a good goal kick, actually, to find Smith with players around him. Ball forward. Wade has it. Past one. Can Wade finish this? Of course he can. Marcus Wade gets a 5th of the season. That's 2-0. Denny Garmy with yet another wonderful assist. He is just pulling strings in midfield for us. Welsh international now, of course, as well after last episode. And look at this for a pass. Absolutely wonderful. Nice run from Wade. Beats his man. And then makes absolutely no mistake with the finish. Straight through the goalkeeper's legs. And, well, there we go. 2-0. And let's hope that's enough to get us across the line here. Another corner. Smith. Ball in. Headed away. It is getting a little bit concerning, some of our domestic form. I am wondering, I mean, as part of it, to be honest, might just be me getting a little bit complacent in sort of setting the team up in that, you know, I've just kind of expected to win. Didn't matter what team we put out, really. Where's Wade? And Wade has not got his second, but Lewis is offside. Yeah, so maybe it's a little bit more, it was probably a lot of my fault. I am the manager after all. But yeah, I do wonder if it's just a little bit of complacency on sort of my behalf in not setting the team up properly. And maybe back, you know, 2 defeats in 3 was what we needed to wake the manager up and get him back on his game again. But it is a little bit of a situation too where we do rightly... Oh, that's a nice goal. Nicely taken as well. We're back to 2-1. CN Peters with the assist, which is a little bit frustrating given that he used to be our player. We'll tell them to concentrate. We need to see a little bit more from them, please. Nice knockdown, good volley. Hogan, you'd like to think your goalkeeper could do a little bit better than that, but he's not there because he's good enough to be there. So we'll let that slide on him as well. Yeah, I mean, I do use the league ultimately to develop players for Europe and to sell on, you know, under the Penis Initiative. So it's not like we're playing our strongest team all the time, and that header from Wade is just over. We're sort of playing a team that does, in a way, give other teams a chance. So that's my excuse. I'm going to stick to it. And like I've been saying, it is a good thing. It's not good that we go 198 games unbeaten. That's not a good thing. We need to make sure that when we're not playing well, we're getting punished. You should be losing a game every, 4 or 5 seasons, realistically. Here we go with Denny Garmy. Can he whack in another free kick? Of course he can. Denny Garmy is too good for the Wags. He is, I mean, he could, I do wonder if he could play in Europe, actually. He's one of those guys that has he's really good at what he's really good at. So as an advanced playmaker, he's quite good, but he doesn't have sort of the all-round stats, I don't think, maybe to play in Europe. We can't show him from here, but I'll try and remember when we get back into the game. Assertive boys, don't get complacent. We've stressed out Lewis. You're fine, mate. No, you're not fine. Okay, who's on the bench? We don't really have anybody to go out there and play. Denny Garmy, absolutely superb, mate. A little bit more from you, please, KDH. I don't know what KDH does, but we've seen when he doesn't play, the Wags don't play as well. So that's why he's out there. Here we go with Smith with a corner. Wade with a header, and Lewis has done it again. He's offside, and to be honest, I'm not sure that the goal needed that touch. It might have been going in anyway from Wade, I think. He's offside, there's no doubts about that, and it's going in. He doesn't need to do that. That's selfish. Who are you, Lewis? Selfish, mate. All right, here we go. Ewan with a throw for Denny Garmy. He gets it infield there for Sam York. Back to Garmy. Garmy, nice ball forward. Wade with a knockdown to Ewan, and we go again with Garmy. Ewan's in a little bit of space, made a decent run there, wasn't found. Dixon, back to York. York out there to Lewis, back to Dixon. Dixon to Lewis. Is he going to try and smash one in? No, Dixon does, though. It's blocked away. Can we put pressure on? We can. Sam York wins it back. Sam York goes through. Sam York plays in Marcus Wade. Marcus Wade tucks it away. Wonderful work from Sam York. It's a second goal of the game, a 6th of the season for Wade. And we put pressure on them, and York wins it once. wins it twice, stays on his feet, plays in Wade, and Wade, not the most comprehensive finish you'll see, but gets the job done. Excellent, excellent stuff, and that should be, well, we don't need it. Oh, how close was it to offside, actually? No, it's fine. Yeah, that should be job done here. 4-1 now against Afan Lido. Wade, of course, on a hat-trick now. Denny Gami with a ball into the box. Decent as well, headed away. And have we left ourselves open to a counter-attack here? Peters is... Oh, wonderful tackle from Ewan. Wonderful tackle. Gives it away, though, unfortunately. But he was under a little bit of pressure there. We probably did just need to get rid. Lucas comes forward again. What can we do here? Can we win this ball back? Good pressure from Gami. Cross goes towards the back post. KDH with a terrible header. CM Peters comes back to haunt us. And it was a good finish. But KDH, mate, that is not what you should be doing. Good ball in. Well, yeah, I mean, it was. It's a good finish, ultimately. Goalkeeper's no chance. But KDH has got to be doing better there. And, well, it's probably game back on. I was going to show you Denny Gami, wasn't I? You can see good flair, good vision, good passing, good free kicks, and still getting better. And there's a foul. I've missed it. I don't think it's going to be a red, but it's certainly in Denny Gami range, that's for sure. It's just a yellow. And let's see if Denny Gami can take a second one here. No, obviously not. Corner. Smith knocks it in. It is clipping the crossbar and going over. It might have been Ben Evans. I missed who it was that took it. Lewis is looking a little bit tight out there on the left. But I didn't really put wingers on the bench, to be honest, because I was worried we might have to change and go sort of the 5-3-2 formation. So I didn't want to waste one of our 5 subs with a winger. There's a good ball in. Wade's there, and Wade tucks it away. There's a hat-trick for Marcus Wade against his former club. Gareth Smith with a wonderful cross. And, well, there we go. That is surely now tie done. 7th of the season for Wade. There's still a lot of interest in him. And like I said before, he's a great player for us, but I do want to try and sell him on. I'm almost willing to accept sort of 3 million now, nothing less than that. That gets Afan Lido 1.5 million, and that's a lot of money that should turn them professional. Initially, I wanted sort of closer to 5 million, but I might have to lower my expectations there. What's happened there? It's a free kick for Afan Lido, isn't it? Sorry. I know that I've been pronouncing that incorrectly, but old habits die hard, don't they? I was going to give youngsters a go. It's a little bit late now, to be honest, with a couple of minutes to play. Lewis knocks it down there to Wade. Wade, can he get a 4th? Wade goes himself. It's a little bit selfish. Wasn't really on, and that is that. We go into stoppage time. It's job done, essentially. It's a really good performance against Afan Lido. It's good to see us return to form domestically. Had the Wags ever lost form? A little bit they had, hadn't they? What do we say? Well done, boys. That's a good performance. So Griffith McMenemy suffers defeat against former club. That's job done there. Marcus Wade, absolutely superb, mate. And there we go. Is he still wanted by clubs? He was last time I checked. Yeah, he's still got some interest in him. Burnley, Norwich and Rangers. We should be able to get, come on, 4 million out of one of them, surely. He's a Welsh international boy. He's got, look at that goal scoring record. 8 goals from 10 caps. He's an absolute star, is Marcus Wade. Anyway, that'll do it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. What an episode it's been. A 1-0 win away to Chelsea. I did not see that coming. And then Afan Lido. We've beaten them in the cup. We'll have a look. The semi-final draw hasn't taken place yet, obviously. We'll find out who that is against next episode when we come back straight away, because it's Arbroath in the Iron Brew. And then Chelsea, they're going to want blood, aren't they? And we have to do it without... Oh, another bit of injury news is that Joel Tony has injured himself. He's out for 3 weeks. So he's going to be missing for the Chelsea rematch, which is maybe problematic, though he did give away a penalty, so maybe we won't miss him too bad. But that's all for next time, guys. Until then, Open Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.